Hello and welcome to another edition of AFSCME Corrections Update. I'm Chuck Stout, AFSCME Council 31's liaison to the Illinois Department of Corrections. This YouTube broadcast is aimed at keeping local union members informed about the work of the IDOC Standing Committee, the problems we've resolved and the ones we're still tackling, as well as other important developments and information. When, after more than a year of AFSCME advocacy, the electronic mail scanning program was first implemented last fall, an important element was the creation of the multi-factor authentication process for legal and privileged mail. While mail scanning helped to significantly decrease the flow of drugs into DOC facilities, some drugs still got through via tainted mail marked as legal or privileged, thus the need for more rigorous screening of legal mail. Although the multi-factor system's implementation was slow-moving, as of July 1st, the system is now getting up and running at all IDOC facilities, but not without some glitches. The department's old systems have in some instances struggled to handle the bandwidth of multi-factor authentication requests, leading to computer and system crashes. These issues have been largely worked out as they have arisen, and the system is now running much more smoothly, with the process becoming more routine for mailroom staff. Multi-factor authentication is a vital tool in our fight against the drug problem across DOC, and our union is committed to making sure the process works as seamlessly as possible. Despite the decline in the drug exposures as the result of the mail scanning protocol, the problem is by no means completely solved. While with mail no longer a successful smuggling avenue, drug users and dealers are now increasingly relying on smuggling via visitors and vendors. That's why it is vital that all employees follow all search procedures for any visitors or vendors coming into the facility. Such searches are crucial in preventing contraband entering our facilities, providing for a safer work environment for employees and vendors, and creating a safer living environment for the individuals in custody. Regardless of who is being searched, conducting searches correctly and not falling into complacency is a key. A stark reminder of the need for continued vigilance against drugs recently occurred at Dixon Correctional Center, where 5 offenders overdosed in a single incident. While 4 of the individuals recovered, 1 could not be revived and died on site. 1 staff member also suffered exposure but fully recovered. Correctional staff across IDOC are constantly on guard against assaultive behavior from offenders. This behavior includes stabbing and slashing, punches, kicks, throwing urine and feces, and grabbing female officers' bodies, and it cannot be tolerated. Even though an arbitrator ruled in 2022 that the department must take stronger measures to protect employees on the job, the problem remains. That's why AFSCME has returned to arbitration with several proposals to increase safety for staff and curb the scourge of assaults throughout IDOC. Our union's first and most important proposal is full staffing. The union enacted its state budget provides funding for an increase of 500 full-time employees across DOC, so the potential is there for significant improvement if the pace of hiring significantly improves. AFSCME is also proposing a process that would allow for expedited arbitration anytime a dispute between the parties arises over safety to avoid grievances languishing for long periods without a resolution. DOC employees should continue to fill out and send an AFSCME Council 31 staff assault reporting form to docinfo@afscme31.org anytime an assault occurs. Our union's current collective bargaining agreement with the state of Illinois expires on June 30th of 2027. That means negotiations for a new union contract will get underway in January, and bargaining preparation is getting underway now. Local unions are in the process of electing their bargaining team representatives. Bargaining committee member training sessions will be held in September. Local unions can submit proposals they would like to see the union put on the table in these negotiations. The bargaining committee, comprised of over 200 local union representatives, will meet in October to review all proposals submitted and adopt those that should be prioritized when contract negotiations get underway in January. As always, securing the contract we deserve, one that ensures fair pay increases, improves our benefits, and addresses critical workplace problems, will require intensive grassroots activism in local unions all across the state. Let's start now to get ready for the fight for fairness.